Hello everyone and welcome to the Deercast. Today we've got a product review for you and what we're reviewing today is this, the Hausken SK156 moderator. This is my own moderator. I've had it for 4 years now and still going strong, touch wood. A few people have asked me what moderator I use and what I think of them. This is one of 3 moderators I've got and I've owned more than that since I've been shooting, so I feel relatively sort of qualified to give you my opinion on it. If we start with some of the sort of the facts and the figures around it, it's a front or forward mounted moderator, so it screws onto the barrel there and essentially doesn't sit back over part of the barrel. I quite like that because it means whilst it does add a bit of length to the barrel, you're not going to get any marks on the barrel. I have had rifles in the past where moderators have come back over the barrel and the heat that sort of builds up around them, you end up with some of the bluing disappearing off the barrel. In terms of length, it's about 15 centimeters long, so even though it does sort of protrude front of the barrel, it doesn't really feel like it adds a huge amount of extra distance. In terms of weight, it's pretty light. It's about 320 grams, I think it is. It's got quite a nice sort of tapered shape down here. They claim to reduce heard noise by 28 decibels, and I think when I've compared it to other moderators, it certainly does a very good job of taking the crack out of it. You can quite comfortably shoot a rifle with one of these on without any hearing protection. I'm not saying you should, but you can, and you won't sort of have your ears ringing afterwards. This one's in a 308, or is for a 308. It's a 3006, or up to a 3006 in terms of caliber size. Completely field strippable, which again is another must for me in terms of moderator. You can see the sort of hexagonal bit here. You essentially put a spanner, or you can buy a special Hausken tool over the top there, twist it apart, and then the whole thing pulls out for you to give it a really good clean. As I said, I've had this for 4 years. I've treated it pretty hard. I have cleaned it probably sort of once a year, most recently about a month ago, and haven't, even though I've not cleaned it massively often and it shot quite a lot of rounds through it, I've not noticed any deterioration on the inside at all, which I was quite impressed with. I have had other moderators in the past that within sort of 18 months of the similar sort of usage are already starting to show a few battle scars here and there. So overall, really impressed with it. You can probably just about see from the edge there, I have dropped it as well on a concrete floor, and apart from taking a little bit of the paint off, it's actually held up to it really well, and punishment it's taken has been great. It's not rusted anywhere, and just been all in all a really good moderator. In terms of price, I picked this up 4 years ago for about brand new, for just over £200. When I spoke to a local gun shop the other day, they're now 320 odd pounds, so they have gone up a fair bit in value, but actually, in price. But actually, what I would say is you're getting a really good value moderator for your money there, and I'd have absolutely no hesitation in recommending these to someone. We're going to do a couple more of these videos on some of the other moderators we've got, giving you the good, bad, and the ugly. So stay tuned for more in this series. And as usual, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. We'll hope you see you on the next one.